In the theater of modern celebrity, the spotlight burns hot and unforgiving. Tempers flare. Composure cracks. The mask slips. But not for everyone. Keanu Reeves, actor, icon. The internet's collective boyfriend. In a world that rewards outrage and feeds on drama, he moves through chaos like water through stone. Unchanged, unshaken, unmoved. We've all seen the memes. The acts of kindness. The quiet dignity. But beyond the mythology lies a deeper mystery. In a world that rewards outrage, how has this man cultivated such an unshakable sense of peace? Is it an act? A carefully constructed persona? Or is it something more profound? Tonight, we explore the anatomy of authoritative itself and discover that true peace isn't the absence of storm, but the mastery of it. To understand Keanu's authoritative, we must first understand his storms. Life has tested him in ways that would break most spirits. October 31st, 1993. His closest friend and fellow actor, River Phoenix, collapsed outside the Viper Room in West Hollywood. Keanu held vigil at the hospital until River's death from a drug overdose. 1999. His daughter Ava was stillborn. 2 years later, Jennifer Syme, the mother of his child and his partner, died in a car accident. Most would be consumed by such loss. But tragedy, the ancient Greeks understood, can be transformative. It strips away the trivial and reveals what truly matters. When you've stared into the abyss of real loss, the manufactured dramas of Hollywood become mere shadows. His authoritative isn't indifference, it's perspective, forged in fire. But perspective alone doesn't explain the depth of Keanu's compassion. There's something else at work, something the Buddhists call the bodhisattva ideal. A bodhisattva is one who delays their own enlightenment to help others achieve theirs. It's a radical form of empathy, putting others' well-being before your own. The stories are legendary. The crew member who received a Harley-Davidson as a wrap gift. The cancer patient he spent hours with in a hospital. The homeless man he bought lunch for. No cameras rolling. His authoritative isn't aloofness. It's the opposite. It's a deep, practiced attention to others. When you're truly present with someone else's experience, there's no room for ego, no space for anger. Watch him in interviews. He doesn't just wait for his turn to speak. He listens, really listens. This is mindfulness in action, compassion as a way of being. But empathy without discipline is merely sentiment. Keanu's authoritative has another source, the warrior's way. For decades, he's trained in martial arts not just for roles, but as a way of life. Kung Fu, Jiu-Jitsu, tactical firearms training. Each discipline demanding the same thing, absolute presence of mind. In martial arts, anger is a liability. It clouds judgment, wastes energy, creates openings for your opponent. The master learns to transmute that energy into something else. Focus, precision, flow. Bruce Lee once said, "The best fighter is never angry." Keanu has internalized this wisdom. His authoritative isn't passive. It's the authoritative of a coiled spring, ready but controlled. Watch him direct an action sequence. No shouting, no authoritatives. Just clear communication and absolute focus. This is discipline made manifest. The martial artist's mind applied to everyday life. So what have we learned about the anatomy of authoritative? That it's not a gift, but a practice. Not an absence of feeling, but a mastery of it. Keanu Reeves shows us that peace isn't something you find, it's something you build. Brick by brick, breath by breath, choice by choice. His tragedies taught him what matters. His empathy keeps him connected to humanity. His discipline gives him the tools to stay centered in chaos. In a culture that mistakes volume for strength, reaction for authenticity, he offers something radical. The power of stillness. The strength found in gentleness. His temper isn't lost because he never holds on to it in the first place. In a world of noise, he chose silence. In a world of reaction, he chose response. In a world of ego, he chose service. Perhaps that's the deepest lesson of all. That true strength isn't about never falling. It's about how gracefully you rise and how gently you help others do the same.